Hello, this is Solom. Now I'd like to go over 2 replays. There's this guy who was doing a ton of trash talking. And I was like, hey, want a 1v1? Well, he asked a 1v1. And of course, he's one of those people. They only 1v1 on diplomats. God bless. They literally can't play any other map. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, so this is the beginning. I tried to... What did I do? So I tried to blitz instead of camoing, and I used a depot check right there to his measurement. So it's like, yeah, that was kind of not good. Now I'm gonna give spoilers. I started winning this really hard, but then there's a disconnect. Which I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was intentional. I'm not gonna assume it was intentional. It's still kind of frustrating, but I had to start kicking his ass, and he had no right to start losing after killing my depot truck. So anyway, let's get started. So yeah, I do third depot. We both go third depot, and it's later, of course. And you get okay. So this was weird. Well, it's not that weird, but he goes paratroopers. I thought he was going jets. So I decided to just stay on Warhawks because we're both probably going to build forward airfields since it's standard to build a forward airfield on 1v1 on this map. So the airspace is actually pretty small, so the speed doesn't make a huge difference. It's still significant, but you can get around it. Anyway, and he's going to have jet fighters, so I can make 50% more planes, and 2 Warhawks kill 1 jet fighter, so I was like, whatever. So I go after the pairs instead of the ME-109, since I actually managed to kill both the pairs. And I'm just gonna trash talk this guy. Since he wants to trash talk, like, he can't land either of the pairs, really. Like, it wouldn't have been that hard. Like, he could have landed him on a depot and killed the depot, but he didn't, since he's bad. Now he's making decoys, so, again, decoys don't work. Shit, don't build them. Get my Warhawk count up. Now I go after his ME-109s. He's trying to do pairs again. So I end up playing Fanaticism here. Well, he's doing decoys, so he doesn't have a ruse, I assume. Well, he tried the blitz here, so. So I end up killing 2 ME-109s here. And I lose 1 Warhawk, so yeah, like, whatever advantage he had is pretty much gone now. I'm ahead in points. Taking my 4th depot. The Ju-52 forces out an MG nest, but it's whatever. I mean, the MG nest is 5 more supply, so it's not huge. Getting a barracks out because he built a forward airfield, so I can spam willies and just get vision on his airfield and do strafes or bombing. Spamming more Warhawks. He still has very few flames, so now I'm going after his jets. Like, see, yeah, I can see his airfield, so I'm just strafing his shit now. That one dies. He uses another jet. Or no, I think it lands actually. Damn. Make a second airfield. Yeah, again, now I'm 100 points ahead. Like, I'm just slaughtering him in the air, and I have 4 Hawks. Like, goddamn. Going for a 5th depot. Kill the ME-109. So I go for the strafe there, which was actually bad on my part. Like, he punishes it. And, like, I lose unnecessary. Like, these are unnecessary Warhawk losses. Like, he only was able to do that because I strafed the light grenadiers, which that I shouldn't have done that. Here's the bomber. Like, because I did that, now I have to build more Warhawks instead of getting my second bomber and just bombing his airfield to death. Unfortunately, I sent out an AA bunker to protect my area. I also get ranger tech, but I haven't really been able to put rangers out on the field yet, since like I can just end the game with bombing him. He's doing more paradrops. I mean, some of my plan. I mean, I have the AA bunker. Without the AA bunker, that fight would actually go badly for me. But I have the plane, or I have the AA bunker, so whatever. This J-52 gets shot down. Oh yeah, so I send my one Mitchell to go bomb his airfield since I know he's gonna be landing damage jets on it. Like, look at this. I killed 3 jets there. God damn. I also killed a Fallschirmjäger, so the depot lives. Yeah, I'm 109 points ahead now. So yeah, he disconnected. Well, it said he surrendered there. Yeah, yeah. Okay, but yeah, I disconnected. And he was like, "Oh, I was gonna win." Yeah, like he was saying I was doing bad and he was crushing me. He's like, "No, had just over a third more points. I had giant like he was down to like 2 or 3 planes. I had like 9 planes, and I having infantry tech. I had one more depot. Like it was just, yeah, the game was over. All I had to do was go bomb his airfield. Well, naturally, since I was a disconnect, I go for. Oh yeah, I went random both times. And I'll give him this at least. At least it wasn't one of those people that switches to Japan at the last second. I went random and got US both times, which is fortunate. US is strong. Although honestly, if I was Italy, both those matches would have went better even since Zetas are just faster Warhawks. Here's the second match. Again, I'm showing these off because this guy was just doing a ton of shit talking. I was like, 1v1. I was like, yeah, I'll go for it. Yeah, this time he does something different. Like I thought he might do the air slide, but he came up with like 5 tracks, so I knew it was doing something else. So I just do a 2 depot secondary base. It's a very safe opening. It can react to anything pretty much. You know your enemy's not making an airfield at the HQ. Hit 2 depots, also the barracks. He goes for the 5th depot. It's pretty whatever because like my 5th depot is slightly later, but I get much better positioning. So like I can threaten to attack him. There's potential. I'm a little like I should have kept my barracks like right here or right here. Like putting my barracks right here was very dangerous since I was expecting this, but it does an armor base start. Personally, I still would have gone double barracks opening as him because we're about to see why the armor base start didn't work because it gets countered by the this heavy infantry AT push. Panzer 3s come out. I make some GIs to zone off. AT base, Wolverine first, since it's ever so slightly faster. This is a forest right here, by the way. I don't know if that's a forest. He actually loses Panzer 3 right here, which is a big oof. Yeah, it's just like, damn, bro, work on your micro. And he's only on 1 barracks. Like, even if he researches heavy infantry, he's not gonna be able to produce infantry fast enough just to stop me. Since I'm on 2 barracks, like, I'm just gonna have twice as many infantry. Even though he has defender's advantage, it's not gonna make a difference. Yeah, he doesn't disconnect this time, he just surrenders. And he didn't rehost after this match, so I'm interested what excuse he's gonna have. I'd also like to play him on, any other map, but I swear to God, this is probably the only 1v1s on this map, or something like. He's gonna be the kind of person who probably 1v1s on big air maps like this and our gravity. He's not gonna 1v1 on like. I won't say this isn't a real 1v1 map. He can 1v1 on any map, but he's not gonna 1v1 on any map for the opening. With a variety of openings, he's only probably gonna 1v1 on maps that are just gonna be an air opening. And honestly, we just went ground, but 99% of the time you go air on this map. Going ground is difficult. It's a toss-up. I went ground instead of air because I knew I would beat him on ground. Like, if I go air and I'm going to beat him in air. But air versus ground, it's a... Like, ground's going to lose. Like, ground has to make a successful rush work against an air player. So you're, like, on the clock if you're playing ground against air. Or you just get bombed to shit. Anyway, end of video.